Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Friday Night is Organ Music Tonight. And yes, we are not in the organ of Goch. We are somewhere else. Who got it? This is not... there we go. Panlomito just realized this is not Goch. Yes, I deliberately chose this picture as to put you off. This is an organ we haven't had for a very, very, very long time, and there's just been an update. This is a new update patch, and the organ sounds apparently very different. And I haven't played it for so long, I can't remember. Here we are. There's the picture of the actual organ console. You can't really see that. I'm sorry. I still don't have a means of getting that into that so that you can see it. So, but we're working on it. Anyone recognize it? Let me know if you recognize the organ. It was the blue that did it. Who said the blue? I beg your pardon. Adrian Morris, it was this. I have no idea what you're talking about, folks. Okay. This is the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful organ of, that's the one, Marek got it, Sveta Lipka, which is a wonderful instrument. It's amazing. Can you see? You probably can't really see that on my tiny little screen. It's unbelievable. See, yes, someone download a picture of the organ. It's not Ulm either, Joe. Download from the Piotr Grabowski website. Someone download that image and send it to the usual address, and I will put it up on screen for us. It's wonderful. It's an amazing instrument. It's got things like this. A nightingale. It's got things like this. You can't see that. That's a sort of... Angels are moving around there. It has bells for Christmas time. We'll get to that. And it has a Cymbelstern for Christmas time as well. It's October, ladies and gentlemen, which means we can start thinking about Christmas very soon. And you can't see that, but there are angels moving about there. It's all very exciting stuff. It's a wonderful organ. It's a very, very old organ. Let's have a look. It goes all the way back to... I'm not sure, but back to Romantic times anyway. It's a wonderful organ from the Romantic period. You could call it sort of a German Romantic organ, and it's got all these delicious 8-foot stops, which make all these beautiful sounds. There you are, 1905, built by Bruno Goebel. That's the one. That's the very guy. Königsberg. Königsberg, we know about Königsberg. Where is that now? Marek, tell us the history of Königsberg. Now, 1905, wonderful organ building period. 1915 is when the organ in my little church was built. The organ by an organ company called Carl Horn. Isn't that a wonderful name, Carl Horn? Carl Horn, I love that. That's your Carl Horn. It's a very similar instrument to this. This, however, is ever so slightly finer and a damn sight bigger too. And it's got all sorts of goodies, but it has all these beautiful... these beautiful stops. And it's got the crazy clarinet as well. That sounds like a clarinet a little bit, doesn't it? But it's not a reed pipe. Very clever, but it has crazy things. That is also a reed pipe, but it's not. That sounds like a reed pipe, but it's not. It's basically... It's a harmonium. Isn't that cute? What about this? It's also a kind of harmonium pipe. There you go, lots of harmoniums. Isn't that cool? I haven't played this organ for so long, I've forgotten all of these things. But it does have real stuff. It has proper trumpets. It has an even bigger trumpet than that. Oh, that's wrong. There it is. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. And an even bigger one. And it does make a pretty big noise with all the pedal goodies. Add the pedal goodies to some of that as well, and you get some real big Get some real big stuff. Big sound. It also has, if I can remember, a Glockenspiel. So we're going to have some fun with this organ tonight. I'm going to remind myself what it can do. Like I say, I haven't played it for ages. And as Marek just very kindly said just now, you can take all the 8-foot stops and mix them together to make beautiful sounds, particularly on the second manual. Those are the lovely little sort of pastel blue stops there. And it's got little stringy sounds. Yeah, very gentle stringy sounds. Now you can add a flute to that, which is just gorgeous. Don't you think? I love it. And then you can keep adding to that. Lots of flutes and the little stringy things. More strings. Slightly softer. Oh, isn't that lovely? And we keep growing and growing and growing. Well, let's add that to it as well. And of course, hold on, for some reason my swell pedal isn't working the way it should be working. Let's change it to this one, and let's change it back to that one, and that should now open all the way. Is that opened all the way? Oh, heavens above, I've forgotten how these things work. No, it hasn't, has it? Let's do that again. My organ is not working as well as it used to. There we are, that's better. The swell pedals aren't opening all the way for some reason. So I need to work that out, why that is the case. Ah, that's better. So soft, that's better. There we are, that's more like it. That's where I can get, right. So, wonderful instrument indeed. And yes, I couldn't resist playing my Blein Wern again, which we had on Tuesday night, Hymn of the Week, which is a wonderful, 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 wonderful hymn. What did I want to play? I wanted to play this one. There we go. We're calling this Name That Tune. Now, I'm not giving you numbers, and I don't think you can read that from the comfort of your screens. No, you probably can. Let me just double check. Put that on full screen. No, that's almost impossible to see, so that's fine. Good. If anyone knows this tune or knows the words to it, then off you go. We're going to be playing Name That Tune tonight. Don't cheat and use Google and all those things. So if you recognize it, then do tell me what you think it is, and we'll take it from there. All I'm going to tell you is it's in the key of A flat. See if you recognize this one. get it? No, nobody got it. It's Harewood by Samuel Sebastian Wesley. Christ is our cornerstone, on him alone we build. I didn't think anyone would get that. Haha, good fun indeed. Joe suggested Bryn Calfaria. That is a wonderful piece of music, Bryn Calfaria. That really is an amazing number. Actually, we had that not that long ago, and it's so good. Let's have it again. All right, so this is no longer Name That Tune, because Joe just named it for us. Bryn Cal... If you hear any strange noises, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, it's our poor little doggy downstairs sneezing his face off. He's holding in there, and he's having sneezing fits today, which is not very much fun. And it looks like a murder scene down there if we're not careful. So if you hear strange noises from downstairs, that's probably what it is. It won't be Vanessa. Okay, at least I hope not. Okay, this is Bryn Calfaria. Bryn Calfaria. I think it's Calfaria. Melody by William Owen, and this is the better tune to. It's the better tune to that. I just realized that this is all sort of set very. Let's make this organ sound a little more sort of realistic. Let's detune the pipes a little more. No organ would be this well in tune, so let's make it slightly less in tune, and let's also make it a little more sort of. Let's make it a little more distant. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I like. Okay. The good thing about these sample sets by Piotr Grabowski and co. is you can sort of fine-tune where you're hearing the organ from in the room. So before, hold on, let me show you. Before we had the organ right up in our face. So we were sort of, yeah? And if we dish that down a little bit, we move slightly further back into the church, away from the organ. Subtle, but I like it. There we go. That's very good. Did someone just say thumps up? Michael Becker said thumps. Thump is this. That's a thump. No, we don't want thump. You mean thumb with a B, don't you? Yes, the silent B. That's the one you mean. Thumbs up. Yes. Shall we all thumps up? Thump up the nose. Yes. No, let's not do that. That's very violent. No violence, ladies and gentlemen. We're the Gartshore Gang. We don't do violence. We don't know what violence is. Oh yes, we need a menacing sound. With less mixtures. Where's my mixtures? Let's get rid of those. That's what we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. A menacing sound. That's the one. Bryn Calfaria, Lord enthroned in heavenly splendor. Yes, this is the thumping one. Oh, what a marvelous hymn. I forgot you can do so much with the harmonies of it. This organ's amazing sound. It's a little two-manual organ. Can you imagine it? This is what I always dreamt my little two-manual organ in Hirschbach should be like. I wish I could have these huge. Oh, it's wonderful. I've forgotten how good this is. Now, in the world of Piotr Grabowski, things are moving forward. Oh, I'm allowed to tell you now because it's on the website. There's a new organ coming soon, the end of October, beginning of November. It's absolutely wonderful. An amazing, amazing instrument. Now, again, it's an organ I know personally, and I've played many concerts there, played many services there, and it's a fantastic instrument. It's an enormous Riga organ, and no, it's not the one in Marienstadt. It's in Düsseldorf. Düsseldorf is a city just north of Cologne, so it's about, I would say, about an hour and 15, 20 minutes away from here. Lovely city, beautiful city. Düsseldorf is like sort of the fashion capital of Germany, sort of thing. It's famous for having rather a lot of wealthy people. There's a lot of money kicking about Düsseldorf, a lot of old money kicking about Düsseldorf. And the organ in question is in a wonderful church called St. Lambertus. St. Lambertus. And St. Lambertus is famous because it has a twisted spire. Now, there's a very famous twisted spire in the United Kingdom with a very famous organ as well. But this one in Germany with its twisted spire, it has a very, very famous instrument. Now, the story of the instrument is rather wonderful. Back in the 80s, the French Revolution, the French organ revolution started in Germany again. And thankfully, I have to say thankfully, the German organ scene got away from this awful, tinny, rotten-sounding neo-baroque crap, basically. That's the only word for it. They got away from that and they decided to go full circle and go back to the most amazing organ sound there ever was, and that is, of course, the French Romantic organ, the cavaillé call organ sound, that kind of thing. And practically the first organ in Germany to do that was St. Joseph in Bonn-Boyle, in Bonn, my old organ. And that was pretty much the first sort of French-style organ in Germany, ever, kind of thing. And the organist in those days, a guy called Hans Peter, he was friends with a guy called Heinz. Yes, all these wonderful German names, Hans Peter and Heinz. And Heinz was an organist in Düsseldorf. And in his church, they had a ratty-tatty old organ. It wasn't very nice at all. So after the success of the French Romantic organ in Bonn, Heinz said, I want a French Romantic organ too. So rather than finding an old French Romantic organ and doing it up, which is what they did in Bonn, Heinz went the whole hog and he went to famous organ builder Riga and said, make me the perfect French Romantic organ, please. And that's what they did. This instrument is outstandingly amazing. It's been enlarged considerably over the years. It's now an enormous four-manual instrument. It's a choir organ and a main organ all in one, all French Romantic style. It's fantastic, and it has just been sampled by Piotr Grabowski for Hauptwerk. I've been testing it. Oh my God, is all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. This is going to be, I would say, the best sounding French Romantic style organ for Hauptwerk. It's unbelievable. It really is. So, don't forget, we've just hit 50,000 subscribers, and I've been waiting comfortably until we're over 50,000 so that it doesn't, drop back down under 50,000. So first of all, a big thank you to everyone for getting us over the 50,000 mark, and we're staying there, and we're now comfortably there. Now, I promised 2 pieces of music when we hit 50,000. I'm going to wait until that organ comes out, and when that organ comes out, those 2 pieces will be performed in a separate extra video for the channel. Oh my goodness me, it's worth the wait, ladies and gentlemen. It really is worth the wait. This is, I'm excited because, well, first of all, I know the organ, and I know how wonderful it sounds in the room. And then when I got hold of the sample set to play around with it, I was absolutely mesmerized by it, and it's been tweaked ever since then, and some of my input has actually been listened to and added into the various updates. that the organ has had, and the final product is going to be outstanding. Now, my plan is actually to go to Düsseldorf and do some recording on the real organ, and then do a sort of an A-B comparison, real organ, sample set, real organ, sample set, and mix them together and see if you notice. That's going to be the plan. So it's very, very exciting indeed. So I was talking to Piotr quite a lot recently, and he told me about the update to this organ, to the Svieta Lipka organ. So that's why I've downloaded that update and put it on here. So it's sounding absolutely wonderful. I think you will agree. It's sounding really rather good. And yeah, the Hauptwerk organ world is going places. So this is exciting. So I'm very excited because it's going to be a magnificent sounding sample set. It really is. Wait for it. If you want to get a big, proper, it's not actually French, is it? It's Riga, but it's French style, and it's perfect. That's the only word for it. Okay, it's absolutely perfect. What are the pieces I'm going to play for 50,000? I hear you ask. Well, one of them is, of course, I wonder what it would sound like here. It would sound pretty good here. It would sound pretty good here. The old Vidor. That's all you're getting for tonight. That's the speed I play Vidor at, by the way. I don't play it any slower than that, and I certainly don't play it faster than that, okay? So it's not quite Wayne Marshall, but it's also not quite Vidor either. Vidor was a lot slower than that. So yeah, pretty good. I do apologize, Uzamaya. I do apologize. I'm very bad. There you go. Sorry, it was a bing. I forgot to do these things. This is what happens when you don't have your own personal slave to help you with these things. Now, how do I pin that now? Pin, there it is. Right, good. Sorry, Uza. Sorry, there you are. It's all there. Good. And the other piece is possibly the most beautiful piece of music ever written. Oops. The old my favorite bit, and so on and so on. The Cortège et Litanie by Dupré is the only piece of music I play by Dupré. It's the only piece of music I can actually stretch. You need to be able to stretch an E major 10th like that. And you also need to be able to stretch a B major 10th like that. So those are the only 10ths I can comfortably stretch in my right hand. So there you are. My left hand is slightly bigger. So it's all the jazz piano I've been playing over the years. So there you have it. Anyway, so that's coming. That was going to be coming actually. That was going to be coming sooner than later with another organ. But no, I'm waiting for the release of Düsseldorf because it is going to be that good. Believe me. Yes, believe me. Just believe me. It's been a secret up to now, but we're not. I can tell you all now because it's now officially on the website. Anyway, right. Sorry, I'm rambling. Name that tune. one? Did anyone get that? Nobody got that. Sounds like Handel so far, says Lord Misanthrope. Lord Misanthrope, that's a good. Laude Domini, says Joe. Good guess, but no. Anyone? Nobody. Good. Rochester. Rochester. Wasn't Rochester a butler in some television thing? Rochester. Who was Rochester? Joe should know. Rochester, number 399 in the NEHC. Hilton Stewart was the composer of that. Hello, my name is Hilton Stewart. Hilton with a Y, of course. Nothing as common as an I. Yes, very much exciting stuff. Isn't that cool? Oh, Aaron Showers is here. Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Showers is having his private concert tonight and not on Sunday night. Aaron is doing exciting things on Sunday night, so he will not be having his concert, his live stream concert on Sunday. He's doing it tonight. So if you're not doing anything later tonight, in other words, in about 3 hours time actually from now, there you are, Joe got it with Jack Benny there. Rochester, that's the one. Didn't Rochester have to go and get the car all the time? Wasn't that his thing? Anyway, yes. What was I talking about? Aaron's live stream. Aaron's live stream will be taking place tonight. And as far as I know, it's going to have a bit of a German theme. I'm not going to say any more than that. Other than, well, actually, yes, we could do this. Cheers, everybody. Anyone recognize that? That's the Cheers song, the German Cheers song, Ein Prosit. Yes, you do that, of course, at the Oktoberfest. Did I give the game away? Damn it, I may have given the name away. My name is a play on the personality of Charles Valentin Alkan. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Ein Prosit der Gemütlichkeit. That's it. Prost. Yeah, well done, everybody. Got it. Yes, so in about 3 hours' time, Aaron will be sitting down at a mystery instrument. I'm not going to say any more than that. Don't say anything, Aaron. It's a big surprise. At a mystery instrument and playing an Oktoberfest-based program. It's called Oktoberfest because it takes place in September. That makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Oktoberfest over now, finished the other day. Yeah, it goes on until the beginning of October. And traditionally it was something very exciting. Right, anyway. Uza Mayon is doing a lot of wonderful work in the background tonight. Thank you, Uza, you're wonderful, thank you. And saying thank you to people. So I should be saying thank you to everybody who's been helping out tonight. So let's do that. What happened there? What happened there? Where did the chat go? Oh, don't you just love... Heavens above. Don't you just love this nonsense here? Where's the chat gone? Where's the chat gone? Oh, yeah. I love technology when it works. Anyway, chat's disappeared there, but I've got it here. So let's keep an eye on things here. Right, let's have a look. Let me say thank you to Jim. Hello, Jim. My friend Jim Cascagnette with his magnificent name. I'm going to say that every time because, Jim, you have the best name. At the moment, that happens, someone new will come along with a crazy name and then Jim, you will be out of probation and you will be a mainstream member of the gang. No, you will never be a mainstream member of the gang. Of course not, not with that name. Cameron has gifted 10 Gartshore memberships. Thank you, Cameron. That's very kind of you, brother Cam. And Yellowbird has been donating as well. Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much indeed. Now, while we're talking about that, let's go and check tickets. And we've had some tickets this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Who this? Let's have a look. Stefan. Thank you, Stefan. Who's this? Oh, I see Ian. Ian has donated something, but it's not for me. It's for Vanessa. Vanessa will be very happy. Jerry. Ticket, it says, in large letters and lots of exclamation marks. Thank you, Jerry, for your ticket. Exclamation marks. That's very kind. Who else have we got? Brooks. Oh, thank you, Brooks. That's very kind indeed. Brooks. I'm so sorry I haven't been in touch, but there's a bit going on at the moment, so yes. By the way, to those of you who are waiting to hear from me privately or personally, there's a lot going on at the moment in the Gartshore household, so bear with me, all right? We're getting there, slowly but surely. Jan. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Gerald. And thank you, Alexander. So there we are. Alexander, Gerald, Jan, Ian, Jerry, and Brooks. And then also who this? František. Hello, František. František. And oh, František sent me wonderful hymns from the Czech Republic, which will be played for our Hymn of the Week coming soon. So that's very exciting. I'm definitely looking forward to that. That's going to be really rather lovely. It's going to really. Can we do Christmas music yet? Who wants to do Christmas music? I'm going to do one Christmas number, but it's not what you're expecting. Right, can I get my chat back? Play. And go. Right, where's the chat gone? Live chat. There it is. Ping. Come on. Ah, got it. And then I press that button and that one and that one. Ha! There we go. Good. Phew, got it. I'm going to say hi to everyone in a moment, but first of all, music. If you know the tune, this one, and also I want the composer this time. So not just name that tune. Name the tune and the composer for this one, please. It's Christmassy. Aha! Nope, not Pretorius. Nope, not Bach. Earlier than that, 1650. So whoever got the date right, 1650 is correct. It's a melody by someone called Samuel, careful how you say this, Scheidt. S-C-H-E-I-D-T. Samuel Scheidt. You've got to say it very carefully, because if you say it too quickly, it sounds like you're saying a naughty word. But yeah, wonderful, isn't it? Oh, Jesulein süß. Sweet baby Jesus, basically. Absolutely beautiful melody. And it's a Christmas melody. And it's just rather lovely. Now, while we're doing Christmas, let's do something else. Haha, this one should be much easier. Actually, our Dutch friends should be able to know this one. Should know this one a little bit. But I would like, let me see, I want the title of the tune. I want the composer, if possible, if you can find the composer. Date would be good too. And then if you can tell me who wrote the harmonies for this one. And no, it wasn't me. I'm playing the harmonies as written here. So let's see if we can find it. This isn't a Christmas hymn. It's... This Joyful Eastertide is the correct title. It's from David's Psalmen from Amsterdam. So we don't know who wrote it. At least it doesn't say who wrote it here, but I'm guessing someone does know who wrote it. I wonder. From 1685. 1685? Wasn't somebody born in 1685? Harmony by Charles Wood. There you are. This Joyful Eastertide, away with sin and sorrow. Away with it. What shall we do with all this sin and sorrow? I don't know. Away with it. Isn't it? Why don't people talk like that anymore? I think this is such a terrible shame, don't you? Don't you? Anyway, isn't this a lovely instrument, ladies and gentlemen? I think this is one Joe will probably recognize. Let's see if Joe recognizes this one. Again, we want the... Actually, tell you what, we want the name of the tune. Obviously, the words are pretty much the same then, but if you could tell me who wrote this tune, I would be very happy. Haha. And it's not J.S. Bach. There is, however, a version of it that can be sung to a tune by J.S. Bach. This is, however, not that one. Anyone get that? Anyone get that? Nobody wrote it. Bread of Heaven, written by Archbishop William McLaggan. William McLaggan. That sounds like something fun, isn't it? Yeah. Any pops and crackles? I'm not getting any pops and crackles. Marek isn't getting any pops and crackles. Thomas Tallis. Gosh, Thomas Tallis. Is that a question for a request for Thomas Tallis? Or, I wonder. I wonder. Right, who's here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Let's have a look at the gang. Vanessa is talking downstairs. I think she's on the telephone. Let's have a look. I'm going to go back to as far as I can go back, and we shall say hello to people. First in the list tonight is our wonderful and dear friend from Illinois, from Chicagoland. It's Nancy Telling. Hello, Nancy. Don Prince is here as well. Per Tjernström is here. Don is still here. Nancy is still here. Urza. We've already said hi to Urza because she's helping me out tonight. Thank you, Urza. Tracy Griffith is here. Get my teeth in the right position. Pan Lomito is here too. Hello. Mike King is here. Lord Misanthrope 1949 is here as well. We had you. Jez. Hello, Jez. I hope you enjoyed the Blind Wern the other day. I certainly did. You know I love all these Welsh hymns that I were. Bryn Calfaria as well. Wonderful stuff. Julian Cleek is here. Cameron Platts, Joe Humans, Jim Cascanede, Xing Shang Shong, Philip Augustine, Matt Leach. Hello, Matt. And thank you for your lovely comment the other day, Matt. It's always lovely to hear from you, Matt. So thank you for that. Stefan Messer is here. Marek is here. Alexander is here. Julian is here as well. My mother is here. Hello, my mother. My mother wrote Jack Benny's Butler. Yes, that was Rochester, wasn't it? Yellowbird is here. Hi. Opus Dry is here. Good evening, sir. How are you doing? Cameron Platts, Mike King, Uzamaya. David is here. David Tote. Hello, David. Lovely that you're here too. Excuse me. CameraTim.com. Hiding under the blankets here. It's freezing. What? It shouldn't be freezing. Well, I suppose it could be, isn't it? Yes. What part of Australia are you in, CameraTim.com? Grisha Blatt is from Koblenz. Koblenz, that's like, I was in Koblenz today. I was in Bauhaus today. I was in Metro, and I was, where was I also? I was in Hornbach. I was in two different sort of DIY stores looking for a screw. I have a screw loose, literally. And I was in Metro, which is a big sort of, it's like Costco, basically. So there you are. Yeah, Grisha Blatt is from Koblenz. Hello. That's very kind. I was in Koblenz today. I live about 15 minutes away from Koblenz. František is here. Joe is here. Yes, we got all of you so far. Wonderful, wonderful. Who else is here? That can't be it. Gerhard Flink is here. Hello, Gerhard. Christina. Hello, Christina. I just wanted to say thank you for those who sent a 1-month membership. There you are. Thank you very much. There you are. Welcome to the gang, Christina, and good to see you here. Please stay. James Cochran is here. Hello. I know, but I can't remember the composure. I get my composure, folks. Okay, good. Panel meeting, Yellowbird, CameraTim.com. Who else is here? Jim, we've got Jim. Stefan, Philip, Augustine, Jerry. Hello, Jerry. We got Jerry. Jerry's having a wonderful time, by the way. Oh my goodness. Jerry's at home in Ireland at the moment. And yesterday, he seemed so far away. No, he seemed very close, actually. Jerry was in Englandshire yesterday and the day before that because he was playing a concert. He was playing a lunchtime concert at Blackburn Cathedral. And all these organists from around the world turned up to see Jerry play, which was very exciting. So I'm looking forward to hearing it. Jerry recorded his concert in Blackburn Cathedral. It was an amazing program. Music you've probably never heard for the organ before. And you should, because it's wonderful. This is what Jerry does best. He takes gems from the past that nobody plays anymore. If you go to an organ concert these days, everyone plays the same old rubbish, don't they? They all play something by Bach, something French, something by Mendelssohn probably, something modern. They do an improvisation and blah, blah, blah. And it's all the same kind of thing. But no, Jerry goes back through the history books and finds all the stuff that we forgot about. But wonderful music nonetheless, and that's Jerry's thing. We love it. So thank you, Jerry. You're amazing. So yeah, all these people turned up to see Jerry at his concert, which I thought was really rather cool. Well done. James Cochran. So there we are. Weatherman NX01. Who's Weatherman NX? I like that name. That's a cool name. Tim Carrington. Hi, Tim. I think we got all of you so far, didn't we? Who else is here? Grisha. Oh yes, you're in Koblenz, aren't you? Right. Who am I? Miss Gerald Long. Hello, Gerald Long. Oh, and thank you, Gerald Long, for your extra little tip there. Thank you very much indeed. Very kind. Max Huber. Hello, Max. Buonasera. Max. Room 360 is here. Oh, here we go. Mike Brooks. Dan Eichmeyer is also here. This is, here we go. Everyone's here now. Have I missed anybody out? Oh, there we are. No, we've got the rest of you here. Okay, I'm down at the bottom of the list now, so that's good. Exciting stuff. Marek is not allowed north of the M25. Why not? Blackburn is north of Manchester. Blackburn is sort of, it's over a bit from Yorkshire, if you know what I mean. Blackburn. Nice part of the world, actually, Blackburn. At least it used to be. I haven't been there for hundreds of years. Wasn't there something about holes in Blackburn, Lancashire, remember? A Beatles song? Something about holes. That was Blackburn. That was Blackburn. Right, sod it. I'm not going to play any more hymns. Name that tune, ladies and gentlemen. La Camparsita. Well done, Jez. You got it right first. Correct. However, Jim said Fernando's Hideaway, surely Hernando's Hideaway with an H. Fernando was ABBA. No, Hernando's Hideaway is the other one. That is Hernando's Hideaway. Hernando's Hideaway. There you are. Who was Fernando? No, Fernando was the old ABBA tune, wasn't it? How did Fernando go? Was it thirds? Thirds, isn't it? No, that's Andrew Lloyd Webber. No, hold on. How does Fernando go? I can't remember. Anyway, never mind. What is the status, Fraser, on the enlargement of the organ of Marienstadt Abbey? Good question. I don't know. It's taking time. It's taking forever. And they keep changing things. And the organ builder is not the happiest of bunnies about it all. And it's taking its time. Part of it is finished. Part of it isn't. Part of it was changed. Another part of it was finished. And then it came back and another part was done. And so on and so on and so on. It's a grand project. Let's put it like that. I'm not very up to date on it. Let's just put it like that. I'm waiting until it's completely finished. So if that happens during my lifetime, so be it. If not, then who knows? But yeah, it's getting there. Can you hear the drums, Fernando? Yes, I can at 7 a.m. Shut up. Hurrah! The old ones are the best. Mambo number 5. No, that's not Mambo number 5. Mambo number 5 was... Perez Prado. That wasn't Mambo number 5 either, was it? Which one was Mambo number 5? Lou Bega did it. Lou Bega. Everyone remembers Lou Bega, but he's from Munich. Anyway, how did Mambo number 5 go? I can't remember. I love all those old mambo things. It's very difficult to do in the organ because it's counterpoint, believe it or not. It's all counterpoint. That's rather exciting counterpoint too. Anyway, right. There we are. Those were the tangos. What about this one? Who recognizes this one, ladies and gentlemen? Take your partners, please, for... Gleiswanderer got it right. It is the St. Bernard's Waltz. That's the one. The St. Bernard's Waltz. So that's that wonderful dance where you sort of move backwards and forwards and then go hum, stamp, stamp. You have to stamp your feet at that point. Boom, boom. Wonderful. Well done. Gleiswanderer, how do you know that? That's rather interesting. That's rather interesting. There you are, Jez. It was the St. Bernard's Waltz. Ian got it right too. Not the Gay Gordons. The Gay Gordons could be anything. You can sing all of those old tunes. Here's one for Ian then. Here's one for Ian. Ian, that was a rough version of. Let's see if Ian gets that. I wonder will he remember it. Ian loves all that kind of stuff. I love all those music tunes too. Gerhard Flink is leaving us. No, don't go. Don't go just because we're having fun. Take me back to the ball game, or take me out to the ball game. Irish for sure is wrong, Don. It was Scottish. I wonder will Ian recognise it. Come on, Ian. Tick tock, tick tock. Sounds like the typewriter. Nope. Huh? Ian's busy looking it up. Is Ian going to get it? If Ian gets it, he wins a prize. I wonder what the prize will be. What will the prize be? I'm not sure. Work it out. The answer is no. Oh, Ian, the Flowers of Edinburgh. Hey! I miss that. Back in the old days. Stop turning microphones off. When I was at school, ladies and gentlemen, when I was in school, can I play Drunken Sailor? It depends how much I drink. Sailor, hello, sailor. Anyway, no, that's naughty. When I was back at school, I was not the sportiest of children. I was more into music. And I was very good at maths and physics and chemistry and all that kind of stuff. It was very, very scientific, much like my dad. Anyway, my dad is not very good at music, but he was good at all the other sort of stuff. Anyway, I was good at music and things, and I was crap beyond belief at sport. I hated sport. All of our sports teachers at school, my mother will agree, were absolute bastards. That's the only way to describe it. They were just evil. I think all sports teachers, they have an evil streak. They love torturing children for some reason. Anyway, and we had particularly torturous sports teachers, one in particular, who if I ever saw again, I would probably kick in the face, because he tortured me. He was horrible, horrendous person, but anyway. I just hated sports, still do. But at certain times of the year, mainly towards the colder time of year, don't forget we're talking Inverness in the north of Scotland here, so the cold time of year starts in about August. And when we went back to school, in the run-up to Christmas time, rather than go out on the playing fields and play rugby and kill each other, we would hang around in the school gymnasium and we would learn, ta-da, Scottish country dancing. Oh my God! And that was wonderful. I loved that. Oh my God! I was a genius at that kind of thing. I love it. Still do. Haven't been to a proper ceilidh for years. When I went to university, my nickname was Ceilidh Man. They used to call me sort of mild-mannered music student by day, Ceilidh Man by night. If there was a ceilidh anywhere in Edinburgh, I would be there in my kilt, whisking the night away, whirling terrified students from around the country around all these places, all these wonderful dances, and I loved them all. They were all wonderful. And in those days I was very innocent and I wasn't interested in other things that you could do with young ladies. That came later. I was just quite happy to whirl them around the ballroom basically all night and tire myself out. I loved it. It was wonderful. I missed that. I really miss that, but one of the best things about that kind of music is it always starts with a chord before it goes in. You get this, hey, hey, yum, and it goes off and it does its thing, yeah. And I never understood why. I never understood why that chord was there, because it wasn't even in time. It's just a chord, and then Yeah, and off it goes into this thing. I never understood what the chord was there for. It's just probably to gather people's attention. Oi, we're going, starting. Go! Boom, and off you go. I loved it. Oh, those were happy days. Happy days. Mike King and was crap at sport. Yeah, I loved torturing my gym teachers. How did you manage to torture your gym teachers? I'm not going to name any names, but one of our gym teachers, one of our sports teachers, he was a local guy, but he had an Irish name, let's just put it like that. And if I ever come across him again, he's going to get a cricket bat in his teeth. Horrendous man. Anyway, never mind. I think my mum was she quite liked him. He was a nice guy, apparently, but she taught at that school as well, you see, that's why. She'll remember who I'm talking about. But no, he was an evil git. Having said that, the last music teacher I had at that school as well, what an annoying little twerp he was too. I had 2 good music teachers in my life. We're going to do podcasts where I'm just going to talk about anecdote stuff. But someone asked me recently, where did I learn all my music? And I did go to university to study music, but I can honestly say I didn't learn anything new at university, at least not academically. I learned a lot of other things at university, but never mind, that's a different story. But no, there were 2 music teachers that actually taught me anything. And Jazz M, cross-country run, oh my God, no. Cross-country runs, oh, no, definitely not. Hated that. We always used to try and get shortcuts. And this guy I was telling you about, he would come in, he would follow us around on his bike. That's how evil he was. Anyway, never mind. Right. What were we talking about? Oh, my music teachers, yes. And there were 2. One of them was I don't know. She had a very high opinion of herself. Her name was McIntyre. She was a very, very good music teacher, but anyway, she was very good. And she taught me a lot of things, but there was one guy who taught me basically everything I knew. Everything I know about harmony, everything I know about making stuff up, improvising and all the rest of that. A guy called Fred Short. Fred was the best. My mum will agree, Fred was just the best guy ever. He was a Cockney guy. He was from London somewhere, and he moved up to Inverness after the war, and stayed there and just became a wonderful teacher. And he was music, and he was our sort of social studies teacher as well. But he was a wonderful, wonderful music teacher, and Fred taught me everything I know. When I got my place at university, I spent the summer learning even more intensively with Fred. I used to go privately to him for lessons on sort of harmony, counterpoint, history, all that kind of thing. And it did me the world of good, because when I went to university and started in these harmony classes, you know, it was all there. It was there already because Fred had taught me all of these things. So there you are. So wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. The rest of them, you can put them in a bin and shake them about a bit. Anyway, never mind. Yes. No, the final music teacher I had at school, God, no, an annoying little twerp he was. No, that's the only way to describe him. My mum will hate me for saying that, but no, he was just just annoying. He thought he knew everything and actually knew nothing. We didn't get on very well, as you could imagine. I once told him I got into trouble at school once because I wasn't going to classes. I was hanging about in the school theatre, either playing the piano or the organ. And I wasn't going to the classes I should be going to, and he called me up on this. And I said quite a few naughty things to him, and then I also said, and he started going, don't forget, I'm your music teacher, I'm responsible for getting you into university. And I said some very nasty things to him and said, I have not learnt a single thing from you. Everything I learnt from Fred Short. He was a gentleman and a proper music teacher. You could have done a lot to learn something from him. Something along those lines. Anyway, there you are. Yes, I was quite an objectionable little twerp myself in those days. But he deserved it. He was a horrendous little man. Anyway, here we are. Back to music, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, we shouldn't be doing all this. Yes. Right. The shitty hurdle with the water hole behind it. Well, all of our hurdles had water holes behind it because this was Inverness, so it's always raining. So everything was just wet. All of our sports, anything was, oh, we're going out today, but it's raining, sir. No, we're still going out. I don't care. Playing rugby in the rain. God, I hated that. Black Baroness is here. Hello, ooh, the Black Baroness. That sounds cool. A wonderful name, the Black Baroness. Anyone else here? Organist is here. Hello, Organist. Did CameraTim.com ever tell us where he came from in Oz? I'm not sure he did. I'm not sure he did. Oh no, we're not doing that anymore, are we? Oh, I tell you what we are going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. This was a request by a guy called Robin. And we haven't seen Robin for a while, but Robin requested this. And I play it from time to time. It always gets copyrighted because there's apparently some Italian tune that uses this melody. But it's public domain stuff. It's ragtime at its best. It's the Temptation Rag. The Temptation Rag. Isn't that cool? I love playing that piece of music. Sounds like movie chase music. Yeah, it does a bit, doesn't it? And that's an arrangement I stole from Sidney Torch. Sidney Torch was a wonderful old theatre organist in the day, and he gave up on theatre organ to become a composer, arranger and conductor. Probably a sensible idea, but back in the day, he came up with that arrangement of the Temptation Rag. My favourite bit of it, it's not this where he does, which I think is pretty cool anyway. We do a chromatic scale at sixths. And at the end you meet on G. Meet on G, which is rather cool. But in the repeat, he does the great number, Fraser with Sean Moyes in the banjo. Yeah, that's true. And the banjo man. No, but in the repeat he does this. Which it's even better. Isn't that wonderful? That took me months to work out. Off it goes. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. Neil Ferguson is here. Hello, Neil Ferguson. Many thanks for the info. Name that tune every Friday night would be great. Yeah, it would be good fun, wouldn't it? It would be good, because it means I don't have to prepare anything. I can just open a book and go, hey folks, name this tune. And see what you think. That'd be kind of cool. One particular high school music teacher is why I struggle learning theory and harmony, as he taught us all the black keys are the half steps. Try unlearning that 30 years on. Oh my God, Marek, that's awful. That's awful. Can you play Mambo Jambo? I don't know Mambo Jambo. I'm sure I could. Send me the music and I'll try. Stephen Rowley is here. Hello, Stephen Rowley. How's Vesta? How are you doing, Stephen Rowley? That's wonderful. Vesta has been back working in Scotland and soon off to Plymouth until Christmas. Good God, she's getting about. Wonderful. The tune is called Fred. What tune is called Fred? Cool. You're all so wonderful. Don't we love you all? Now, actually, seeing as Neil is new, let's show Neil what we do. We don't just do classical stuff, Neil. We do also, well, as you probably just realized, we do all kinds of music here. And what I like to do from time to time, I like to feature sort of organ music that maybe isn't normally organ music. For example, a wonderful organist was the legendary Mr. Fats Waller. Fats Waller was a wonderful piano player. Everyone remembers Fats Waller. Ain't misbehaving. And so on and so on. But, I see you give it a name, cameratim.com. I see. Clever. I named this song Fred. Now I understand. Okay, good. Okay. Anyway, but Fats Waller, he recorded a lot of his own music on the organ, but one tune he never recorded on the organ was Honeysuckle Rose. And it sounds great on a little organ just like this. Fat Swallow's Honeysuckle Rose with the legendary, this is what Fat Swallow did. He actually did it with a 10th. He did this. That's what he did with one hand. I can just stretch it like that, but he could just go plant. Big hands. Anyway, exciting stuff. Nancy, T for 2. We did T for 2 not that long ago. Let's do it again. There you go, a little bit of T for 2. I forgot to look at tickets tonight. Gosh, not many in the tickets tonight department, but how are we doing here? Nancy, thank you, Nancy. There you are. Good job I played T for 2 for you then. Cam, haha, thank you, Cam. And who this? Joe, thank you, Joe. For Vanessa. Another one for Vanessa. That's very kind of you. She will be very happy. Who else have we got here then? Hold on. We got more. Did they got more? Did I get Brooks earlier? Yes, we did get Brooks. Thank you, Brooks. Tip for the creative one. Yes, we got Brooks as well. Thank you, Joe, for Vanessa. Vanessa will be very happy indeed. Oh, I missed another one. Jack. Jack. Thank you, Jack. That's very kind of you. Jack. Jack is here. Jack is secret. Jack normally gives sort of secret little things. And Jack's message is, I love this, because. Jack, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you, Jack. Wow, did I get everybody? Hold on there, because this is I didn't get everybody, I don't think. Hold on. Right, that's Jack. And there's Joe. We need someone called Jill really now, don't we? And then we got Brooks and Jerry and Ian and Jan and Gerald and Alexander earlier. Yeah, we got you all. Thank you very much indeed. Very kind. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Very lovely. Thank you very much. Any coffees, actually? I should have a look over here. Sometimes people do coffees, you see. Marek. Oh, Marek. Sorry. Thank you, Marek. Marek sent a picture. I should have done this earlier. I'm so... this is why I need, you see, this is why I need my Vanessa. Because Vanessa's very good at doing these things, and I don't have to do them then. Hold on, I'll do it here. Oh my goodness me. And then I go here, and then I go here, and then I go, oh, this is too many clicks, ladies and gentlemen. And then I go, where shall we put it? Let's pop it in there. Click, is it the right way around? It is, ladies and gentlemen. Right, hold on, check this out. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the beautiful organ of Svieta Lipka, which is where we are at the moment. This is the organ we're playing, and this is what it looks like. Check that out. Isn't that the most beautiful instrument you've ever seen in your life? It's so over the top, but it's so beautiful. You'd imagine that's this sort of crazy Baroque instrument, wouldn't you? But it's not. It's this amazing romantic thing with all these lovely big fat sounds. Isn't that wonderful? Check that out. That's worth going there just to see the organ, isn't it? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? It's wonderful. Actually, let's leave that on, and I shall play a tune in the background while it's doing it. What shall we do? Let's play. Let's play something like this. Here we are. This is. Let's play a. As time goes by. That's not bad, is it? Beautiful instrument, and of course when you've got full pelt going, it sounds like this. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful instrument. Right. It's me. I'm back. Right, hold on. Let's go back and see what else here we are. Oh, we had another request. How's about this for a request? Dun, 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 dun. What is this then? Is this the only part of the melody? Oh my goodness, that's so small I can't read that. No human can read that. Good God. Ah! No, good heavens. All right, my eyes aren't what they used to be, but they're not that good. They're definitely not that good. Yellow Bird bought a cup of coffee. Thank you very much indeed. And our friend Matthew wrote as well. Oh, Matthew, that's wonderful. Lovely to hear from you. I do apologise for not being in touch, Matthew. You know why. It's the same reason I haven't been in touch with a lot of people of late. But yes, I will very soon get in touch. So thank you very much indeed. Very kind. A request from the Lord and Master, Mr. Humans. And oh, this is a good request. This is a good request, ladies and gentlemen. This is a really good request. And it's actually in here. And it's right up the back because it's a Z. And it's almost midnight, ladies and gentlemen. Gosh, we're having fun tonight. Well, actually, it's the last one in the book. The last one in the book. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's the last one in the book, so it's going to be the last number for tonight. We're getting towards the end of this evening's entertainment. And there we go. We'll get that back again. Play it again. Loud. What, you mean this? Is that what you meant? Play it again, Sam? He never said play it again, Sam, in the film. Everyone thinks he did, but he never did. He actually said something very different. Right, ladies and gentlemen. From 1935. I'm trying to think, there's a lovely version of this with one of the silky, smoothest voices I've ever heard, and I can't remember the guy's name. My memory's going, I'm getting old. My short-term memory is an absolute disaster. I couldn't tell you what I did yesterday. My long-term memory is not much better, really. I probably should actually start doing these podcasty things to be almost like a sort of a diary of my life, really, shouldn't I? Before I forget things. I have forgotten rather a lot of my past already, but that has other reasons. This is a wonderful piece of music from 1935 called Zing Went the Strings of My Heart. This is a brilliant number. 1, 2, 1, 2. Zing! Went the strings of my heart, complete with Glockenspiels. Ha! Ladies and gentlemen, that was Friday night is organ music night, and that was Name That Tune. And, we're going to do that again, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to do better next time, aren't we, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, we are. We're going to do better next time. Wonderful. Anyway, well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being with us this evening. Let's find a different number to finish up with this evening. Yes, let's have this. Let's have this, which is a very cute number. It's in the same key. Yeah, let's do it this one. Irving Berlin from 1935. And we were talking about evil sports teachers before, and when they would drag us out into the rain to play rugby and kill each other and tear each other's ears, noses, eyes, lips, and whatever else apart. And even on sunny days, they would put us inside and make sure we weren't allowed to get sunburns. We were only allowed out on rainy days. That makes perfect sense, doesn't it? So let's. It's autumn time, of course, but in this part of the world at least. It's been nice and sunny of late, but it's going to start raining very soon. It has to. Isn't it a lovely day? Well, folks, that was Friday night is organ night. And I hope you had a wonderful fun time. I certainly enjoyed myself. It's great visiting this organ again, the organ of Svieta Lipka. We haven't been there for so long. And like I say, it's been updated. So if you have it yourself, don't forget to update. Isn't it a lovely day to go out in the rain? I hope so. It's a lovely day to play a concert anyway. Pretty good chords those, aren't there? Irving Berlin's originals. Well, folks, thank you very much for watching. See you soon.